Hello and welcome to my channel or welcome back. Before we get into the video, follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. Also check out my other channel. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the reason why you clicked this video. Today we're going to do green eyeshadow look. I do find green eyeshadow a little bit intimidating and I have a love and hate relationship with it. Well, it depends on what kind of green it is. I do love neon green but they don't suit my eyes because neon has a dominant yellow color on it and I have brown eyes. If you didn't know, brown has a tone of red and yellow. That's why if you apply colors that the same undertone like orange, which I hate so much, it won't make it pop. Orange is best to use for people with blue eyes, and for me, I like colors that has blue undertone to it, like purple, because it is the contrast of my eye color. I don't like dark green color, but I love them on my eyes because the blue is prominent than yellow. That's why it looks great. Now that I give you a little makeup theory, let's roll up my awkward posing and get to the actual tutorial. I'm going to start off with my eyes because as I said earlier, green is an intimidating color for me. So I'm going to conceal my lid with my concealer. The first shade I'm going to use is this light green color and I'm going to apply it on the outer V of my eyes. I'm going to press it before I blend it outward and upward. I want it to make it like I have lifted eyes rather than the usual shape of my eyes, like a rounded hooded eyes. So I'm going to make it like I have elongated eyes. Next is this darker green shade and I'm going to apply it on my eyes with a packing brush on the outer V of my eyes, and I'm going to go back and forth between two brushes just to blend the colors together. My tip, if you're using this kind of colors, make sure you have a spare of clean fluffy brush. Then I'm going to go with concealer and going to carve my lid. Then I'm going back over with that darker green shade again, and I'm going to darken the crease a little bit more. over with that lighter green shade again, and I'm going to pack it over the half of the concealer we put on the lid. Then I'm going with that yellow shade and I'm going to pack it over the green that was placed on the center of the lid. Now with a clean fluffy brush, I dip a little bit of yellow shade in there and I'm going to blend the edges of my eyeshadow just a little bit, and I'm using a light pressure on my hand. Then I'm going to put white eyeshadow on the inner half of my lid. I'm going to extend my eyeliner, but I'm going to keep it thin so I will have elongated foxy eyes. And I'm also putting it on my inner tear duct. This look is good with no eyebrows, but I'm still going to do it anyway. But if you guys want to see me do a tutorial of eye makeup with no eyebrows, give this video a thumbs up. Now I'm just going to do my base, and I'm going to put concealer under my eyes and the sides of my nose, because as I said before, that is the darkest part of my face. And I'm going to avoid the cheek area because I have larger pores in there, and if I tend to put a lot of cream or product in there, they tend to crease immediately, so I'm going to avoid that area. Now I'm going to use primer today because it's really hot and the center of my face tends to become oily, and I'm just going to apply it on the areas where I have problems with, but not entirely my face, my whole face I mean. Then I applied foundation. I'm still using the same products, so there's nothing new about it. use a translucent powder on the highlighted areas of my face. I ran out of my yellow undertone powder, so I'm using the spare one I have, which is a translucent, but I don't like translucent powder because they have a white cast on it and they tend to flash back on my pictures. And a heavy blush on my cheeks and also my nose. And I'm just going to put eyeshadow on my lower lash line using the same color I used on my lids. And finally, highlight. Then I'm going to put nude lipstick on my lips. I'm also going to line it with a darker eyeshadow I have and put lip gloss because I noticed that my lips today are a little bit crusty.